My lovely people out there. In today's video, we will talk about lake poets. In this falls under literary movement and group. In Romantic period, in English literature, there was there was four. There was basically five different these literary movements. Like we have Lake poets, Lake School of Poetry. We have Cockney School of Poetry, Satanic School of Poetry. We have Transcendentalism. We have Dark Romantics. All these, but in today's video, we will discuss only about Lake School of Poetry. So these Lake poets, these guys were writing during the Romantic period, and Lake poets include William Wordsworth. We have Coleridge. We have Robert Southey. Okay, now these guys, they share same mindset, same theme in common. Basically, these guys, these Lake School of Poetry, they were living in the Lake District of Cumbria, in England, in the beginning of the 19th century. And this place, a lake view or lake area, this is a very you can understand that these guys who were writing like these Lake School of Poetry, like, they were very much inspired from the surrounding. Why? Because this lake area, this lake district, this is a very pious place, which very heavenly, because it is very closer to nature, closer to nature, lake view, and very peaceful, and very like nearby to mother nature. And like whenever you are very stressed out, and then you just, these writers, they used to go like take a chair, and they used to take a chair and then sit at that place, wherein they are away from everyone around there, even the friends and family, and then used to sit at a quiet place, obviously like in the mother nature. And then whenever they are surrounded by, and on top of that, they are surrounded by these this heavenly mother nature, and so they feel that yes, whatever they are feeling, that is actually so pure, so genuine, and it is coming from the mother nature. That is, whatever I'm feeling, that is actually whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm writing, I'm taking a pen and a paper, and then I'm writing, and whatever I'm feeling, I'm just writing. My emotions are continuously overflowing, and then I'm writing. Why? I can able to easily observe the mother nature, and I can so connect myself with the mother nature, like so in depth, in deeply connect with myself, with my inner self, just because I am so connected with the nature. Nature is what? Nature is actually the inner self, the inner core, what we have, the self. For example, there is a soul which is residing inside our body. Okay, and when we die, the heart stops beating, and then the soul leaves the body. Okay, and then the soul has to find the other this soul actually never dies. Soul will reincarnate, take a rebirth, by shifting in, by taking another body. Okay, it will change bodies, and then in every body it will take its new birth. Okay, like this it happens, okay. So these guys, they fall under Lake School of Poetry. Okay, so these Lake School of, there was a review in a magazine. Actually, there was a okay, this actually, this Lake School of Poetry, or Lake School of Poets, they were named by, there's a person, Francis Jeffrey. So Francis Jeffrey in Edinburgh Review. So review होता है, like there's a newspaper or a magazine. उस magazine में एक article होता है, review article. This review article talks about the reviews or the judgment or critical analysis. This is a review. Review is, for example, there's a film. I watch a film, and after watching that film, I gave my opinion on that. Okay, how was the film? How was the acting? So that was a review. Okay, so these Lake School of Poetry के बारे में, Lake School of Poets के बारे में, there was a review in this Edinburgh Review. Okay, Edinburgh Review में these this is a very bad remark that these guys, Lake School of Poetry, like Wordsworth, Southey, then Coleridge, and all these associated writers, they fall under this particular school, that is Lake School of Poetry, because they are writing on the same theme, same or similar themes. Okay, like Mother Nature and inner self, inner core, and all that. And so what happened is, this Edinburgh Review में this Francis Jeffrey termed these guys as Lake School of Poetry, and there's a coin that is Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. These guys were known as Lakers or Lake School of Poets. Okay, तो इसमें वही है. Okay, fine. This is a very derogatory remark, derogatory, or this is very censorship. That is, it's a very negative comment on these guys. जिसमें ये कहते हैं कि these people, these Lake School of Poetry, they don't actually know the essence of poetry. They actually know how to write poetry. They are degrading the taste of poetry and the ancestors. Like, they are kind of basically diverting or getting separated from what these ancestors were writing. Like, traditional writers, they were writing in alignment. Like romantic के पहले this age of reason था, like न्यू क्लासिकल एज और एज ऑफ रीजन, एंड देन उसके पहले वो Elizabethan period was, Renaissance was there. So Elizabethan period writers were Enlightenment age writers. So unse these guys were diverting, totally different they were writing. Okay, and another is, there is a another writer hai who had written biographies of all these writers, biographical work, like जितने भी Lake School of Poetry के राइटर्स है, उसके उनके लिस्ट ऑफ राइटर्स वर देयर, एंड उनके राइटर्स के बारे में बायोग्राफीज आर देयर. ओके, कि द biographies of this, suppose Wordsworth is there, so Wordsworth का like date of birth say, and then the inspiration of these writers and their the entire history and background of these writers, and why these writers are choosing this particular theme. लेक स्कूल ऑफ पोइट्री के राइटर्स जो है, वाई दे आर टर्म्ड एज लेक स्कूल ऑफ पोइट्री राइटर्स, एंड उनके लाइफ के बैकग्राउंड हिस्ट्री, हर चीज़ के बारे में इस वर्क में बताया गया है, थॉमस डी क्विंसे का रिकलेक्शंस ऑफ द लेक पोइट्स. ओके, द नेम ऑफ द वर्क इज रिकलेक्शंस ऑफ द लेक पोइट्स बाय थॉमस डी क्विंसे. ओके, THOMAS Thomas, and DED and Quincy, QUINCEY, Quincy, Thomas D. Quincy ka there's a work, Recollections of Lake Poets. Okay, that's it for today's video. We will meet in on our next video.